It begins with anticipation. It's built on preparation. For the city of Barcelona, throwing one of the world's biggest parties starts with the cloud. Powered by Microsoft Dynamics CRM, Azure and SQL Server, this cloud helps ensure all voices are heard, and the festival goes off without a hitch. This cloud turns chaos into clockwork. This is the Microsoft Cloud.
Golden Agri Resources is the world's second largest palm oil plantation company. In recent years, the company has embarked on various cloud computing projects, and we'll be speaking with CIO Miao Song on how the cloud has impacted her role as CIO. Ms. Song, thanks for joining us on ZDNet Cloud TV. Maybe first you can take us through some of the functions that your company has introduced cloud. Where have you put cloud into your systems?
Okay, so we started to look at cloud solution about 2 years ago and try to bring the most value from the solution we implement for our company, including all locations and all different business units. We implemented enterprise-wide email and collaboration solution for our company in different locations last year, which covered thousands of users, including our Indonesia operation, China, Singapore, and other countries at the moment. So it's a great tool. It drives collaboration and communication across different business units in our organization more efficiently. Compared with the on-premise solution, it's flexible, easy to implement with a lot of cost effectiveness. The second solution we're looking at is a human capital management solution in a cloud-based solution, because our company is growing very fast in different countries, and we have different countries have very different HR practice. It's very hard to have a standard HR processes across different locations. This cloud solution we're looking at is very flexible, easy to be adjusted, and of course with cost benefits as well.
And in the lead up to all this rolling out the cloud, what type of skills have you needed to put in place in order for these things to be ready? Have you needed to send your teams for specific types of training?
Yes, we did. We sent our IT team to people to attend the product training. First, to understand the cloud solution, what kind of functionality the solution can offer. Secondly, really link the functionality itself to the business need. The third one is the vendor management. We actually send our staff to learn how to manage vendor in a cloud environment, because the skill set are different compared with traditional way of managing infrastructure vendors.
How long did this training process take for you to be ready?
Depends. The email and collaboration solution, we send our staff for I think a few weeks actually in total. It's a different set of training, and in total it was like a few weeks for several key staff. Yeah, that's how we did it.
And of course, there are many risks when you bring in a new system such as cloud into your processes. What are the things to look out for?
We look at the risk and also look at information and data security perspective. There's a lot of concern in the organization. I guess it's a common concern in a lot of organizations as well, because in a traditional environment, you keep your data by yourself or you have the dedicated vendor to host your data, but in a cloud environment, your data is somewhere where perhaps you don't know. And that's a major concern from our business, whether you still have control of your data, whether it's secure to be hosted by somebody else. And we took a risk-based approach to identify the key risks to our businesses and have a clear understanding and discussion with the vendor how they run their security control in their environment. Actually, we find out some of the professional vendors in the cloud environment, they have a even better control and the professional way of managing data security than ourselves. And then we even bring in security architects and security specialists to talk through our concerns, and our concerns and risks are addressed one by one.
And of course, there's the risk and the perceived risk, so you're going to have to do a lot of convincing to maybe some of your older colleagues with older mindsets. What are the things you needed to do to convince your colleagues to come on board this new system?
It's mainly around the data security, and we actually got a promise from the vendor that actually even data is in their data center, nobody has right to touch our data. So it's still our own data. It's fully controlled by we still have full control of ourselves. So that resolved a lot of issues of some of the business users. We even invited our business users to visit the data center of the vendor to make sure that they understand the security was treated as high priority in that environment.
Do you have to draw out a TCO, total cost of ownership comparison?
Yes, we did, because every IT investment, is not different at all. So what we did is basically, when we made the proposal, we had the TCO calculation for various options. So basically, option one is on-premise option. You build everything by yourself, including infrastructure cost, application cost, license, project management, etc., etc. So that's total cost ownership. We even look at 5-year TCO. The second option is cloud option one by vendor one. The third one is cloud option by vendor two. So we actually made a quite comprehensive comparison among 3 options. And based on the TCO calculation, obviously the cloud option has lower TCO than the on-premise option, but that's not how we derive the final proposal. Then between the cloud options, we look at various elements, including information security and privacy control, the solution functionality itself. We did a very thorough comparison to select the final vendor.
What was the TCO comparison? How much cost savings were you getting?
I think compared cloud option with the TCO option, we were able to, in the 5-year time frame, we were able to save more than 50% of the cost, total cost.
Okay, another part of the debate is how with cloud, CIOs are losing control due to shadow IT and budget shifting to the CMO. Is this something you're seeing here in your company as well?
I don't see that will happen. Actually, I don't believe that will happen. In fact, I believe with the cloud option and the new technology, the CIO are more released to be focused on more value-added initiatives in IT, because traditional way of CIO managing the infrastructure, the heavy infrastructure span of the organization will not be there anymore. With the cloud option available, actually CIO can really quickly turn it around, implement the variable options or variable solutions to the business to drive the business value more quickly and in a more efficient way. I think it's a good benefit for CIO to fully utilize the technology on the market, such as clouds and other technologies, to really demonstrate value to the organization in a more efficient way. Actually, it's very positive. Actually, I think it's more positive for the CIOs. Definitely, it's never been like that. Because previously, if you do on-premise implementation like ERP, it takes years, multi-years, to get the solution implemented. But nowadays, with the cloud solution, you're able to implement the solution in a few months, which for CIO, they never be able to achieve that one before.
Great for skilling up.
For skilling up and frees time to focus more value-added conversation with the business, to be part of the business as a business leaders rather just be as IT leader.
All right. Thanks, Ms. Song. That's all the time we have on ZDNet Cloud TV. It was great talking to you to find out how cloud has been affecting your role as CIO.